Okay, so we have a lot of work ahead of us, but I figured this was the best time to start. I just finished the 2024 reading stats and favorites video, so I've got all of these books out, and instead of putting them all back on the shelves, I figured let's just pack them up. We are officially moving, which is not a surprise. We knew this was coming, but it's a little bit different than we expected. But that means that it changes up the way that I'm going to be packing up my books. So I think what I'm going to do is everything that I have already read from, I don't know, being born till, because I own all my books, so from being born to 2023, or no, 2024, I'm going to pack away. And we are not going to see them again until September, October time period of 2025, when we'll have our whole entire new house. We're going to build a beautiful library in there. But for now, it's just going to be put away. We're going to get an apartment for this time period that we're waiting for the house to be built. So that means the second bedroom is essentially just going to be a storage unit, essentially, because it's just going to be filled with boxes. We're going to be in this chaotic lull time period, but we're going to make the best of it. I'm sure the time is going to fly by. The books that I've read in 2025 so far, I'm going to keep those out. I'm going to put those on my tan shelf, which is right here, that you've seen in a couple videos. And I'm going to replace the books that are here with my to be read books. So that way I have access to my books for when I want to pick them up, but anything that's been read is going to get packed away. And it's just going to be chaotic for now, but it's okay. We're going to make do. I've been collecting boxes, just random Amazon boxes and just smaller boxes to pack up all these books. As you know, books are heavy, and I want to pack them into smaller boxes because then it'll be easier for us to move them around, because if you pack too many books in one big box, it is so heavy and it's just miserable to move it around. So we're going to go with a bunch of smaller boxes. Okay, that is one shelf done. Look at me go. It is so hot in this room. It is crazy. I am so excited to move because our downstairs is always freezing cold, but our upstairs is always hot as heck. So whoever's upstairs is sweating and whoever's downstairs is freezing, and I'm just hoping that our new house doesn't have this issue. But I'm going to keep going. I've got this entire bookshelf to go. So let's see. I've got four books, or no, what am I saying? I had four boxes for this shelf. So I'm going to guess three boxes for that shelf. We'll see. Of course, we end up with 5 books still out of boxes. We filled up 2 boxes and we still have 5 left, of course. We probably could have squeezed that in somewhere, but oh well. I'm going to just probably throw this in with whenever I pack up the TBR books or maybe like my art stuff. I don't know. The shelf is empty. We're going to just throw these over here. So now that everything is empty, I should probably dust the shelves and then I'm going to move my TBR shelf to these over here and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, the first thing we should do after dusting is I think we should put our 25 books to be read in 2025 up here, and then we can just sort the rest of them however we want. But I think that'll give a good reminder of which books we should be choosing first. Wow, this looks this looks so weird being over here instead of over there on the smaller shelf. So we got the 25 books I want to read in 2025. Some of them aren't here because I've either read them or I think there's like three I still don't own. They're on a glass box set, poetry, and just kind of put everything else on there. So it it almost filled up the entire thing. I was actually worried I was going to run out of space, but I'm good. So this has only motivated me to go read. So I'm going to go read and I'll meet you back here when I go to pack all of this up, probably in like 2 or 3 weeks. Hello, I'm back. It's March 7th. I am moving tomorrow and I have postponed this part of the move for way too long. It's time to pack up these TBR books. I have pulled quite a few so that way I have plenty to read for March and April, and that way I'm not having to stress about unpacking this the second I get into the new apartment. But let's get into it. Future me, roll the time lapse. Okay, it has been a while. It hasn't been a long time for you, as I'm the last clip of whatever that was. I gotta be honest, I have been in the biggest reading slump in a long time. I have just not been picking up books. I have almost been in this house or the new apartment for almost a month now, and my bookshelves still look like this, empty. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe just because of the move and everything that goes along with that, and I've just been hanging out with friends and doing other hobbies, and I just haven't been reading, and some of that's just been me being lazy and picking up my phone instead of reading a book. So, what better thing to motivate me to read than making some pretty bookshelves? That will motivate me to read because there is nothing wrong with other hobbies or just taking a break from reading. But I'm ready to get back into it. I'm ready to make videos. I'm ready to get back into reading and get this room finally finished and set up. just realized that I have books everywhere around this house. And I just organized it all pretty with the colors, but now I need to go find all of the books around the house that I just have thrown places. So, one moment. Whew, that was a lot. It's looking really good. I am really excited. I think I actually want to keep it like this for at least a little while. And maybe if I get tired of it, I will switch it up again. So this is everything that's on my to be read shelf. And then this stack over here is everything I've read in 2025 so far. And then we've got the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass box set. I've been working on the first two and will continue in that as the year goes. But I think I'm definitely going to keep it like this. Thank you so much for watching and doing this entire move experience with me. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I am going to go probably film my March wrap up soon and maybe another read it or run haul. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.